I'm in front of my laptop waiting for Louis Vuitton show to begin. See, it says waiting for Louis Vuitton. This is my laptop. Ooh. See, just yeah. And here's like all the tabs. I have so many tabs open. This is like Washington Post for articles for me to read today. Business of Fashion article, Amazon purchases, and then I have a couple of quick Vogue articles I have to read that summarize some of the shows from this week. Then I have the nice ambient noises, and then here are some of the fashion vloggers I'd like to watch. Oh, that's Stephen Colbert. This is In the Fro. And then a couple more news. I like to watch, I like to listen to meditation. It's from Bloomberg, British, more vlogs, more ambient sounds, funny news. This is the Angel Kyoto, a Hillary Clinton podcast I listen to. This is the Bulgari podcast. Oh, this is one I want to listen to. A Well-Read Black Girl. This is the Christian Dior podcast. Milan Fashion Week. Oh, this is the Dior podcast. This is the BNP podcast. This is the Fendi website. Keep up with the shows. These are the Martha Stewart recipes. I have to maybe watch the Dior show a second time. This is more of a Paris Fashion Week. Shopping for Elie Saab. Far-fetched. Oh, the complete guide to influencer marketing thanks to Business of Fashion. That's a Taobao. That's the Chinese website. It's like an Amazon, and you can purchase things. And normally I prefer Amazon because I'm an American person, but I'm stuck in Asia for maybe another year or so, so sometimes it's cheaper maybe for me to look up these things on Taobao. This is Mindful Peace Journey. One of the wellness people I've found on the internet through YouTube, and then I purchased their meditation starter pack, and this person also has a Patreon page. I found it really helpful because I hear a lot of noises. I hear lots of noises outside. My parents say it's the neighbors, it's the construction going on, and they're very loud. And sometimes I think at night they go to bed, so it's more quiet at night. But just to listen to an American voice soothing at home instead. Anyways, the Martha Stewart recipe pages. I also like watching her cooking shows. It's very soothing. This is a wonderful article by Vogue, and it's how Ukraine survived the first days of war with Russia, and talks about the Ukrainian writers from Vogue and how they've been faring. So yeah, that's I'm up to these days. This is my schedule for this week. See, this is Monday today. I woke up at noon. I have one croissant, nothing else. Went out for a short walk because it's really, really nice out. This is my painkiller. Then there's the Stella Mccartney Society, and then the Agnes B presentation, so beautiful. Same with Ungaro. Right now I'm waiting for LV, 10:30 at Clee. And then I prepare for bed, do my facials. 12:30 is Jambali. And that's how my day goes. I had a really active day yesterday. Did lower body, did upper body, and then I made the room a little nicer, and I guess I just was really active yesterday. And so I went to bed with just half the sleeping pill I normally do. Um, I was sort of nodding off by the middle of the Givenchy show, but I was really paying attention, and I watched it a little bit again. And I woke up. It's very bright. Let me just this down. Yeah, you can see me better now. Still waiting for Louis Vuitton. Um, well, it's in 5 minutes. I guess the Stella McCartney show was really good. I don't know the name of the venue, but it's like a tube that it's like a glass tube that I think maybe connects two buildings because it's suspended um above like in the sky, and you can see the streets of Paris around that long glass tube, and then the audience sitting on both sides. um and it's so funny because Minnie Mouse Minnie Mouse showed up at the fashion show before it started, and she was like, uh, twirling and twisting and making all these like poses. I thought it's so funny, but I maybe I was rude to laugh because she didn't offend anybody. Nobody else laughed. So, um, yeah, the Stella McCartney show was so interesting. Um, I was, of course, a fan of the Stella McCartney bag from years ago. I bought one of her vegan bags with the gold leather buckles. Mine was black. Um, it's still going strong. About the bags, I guess it's good for a small girl like me with neck problems. The size is smaller, but the texture is also has also been changed. The leather work, the buckles that join up the chains have gotten a bit larger, but because the bag is smaller, I guess it still carries the same weight for a small girl. A lot of color, not just blacks, but also a lot of lavenders and purples. Well, what did I notice? It was really an emphasis on being yourself, on not being casual, but like enjoyment. A lot of the buckles and the belts that you would normally see for like the jumpsuits or even the dresses, as well as the overcoats, the belts would be very long, and you don't tie it up around the waist two times or tie a knot. You just let it loosely flow down to your feet. I guess, just like the trend is going now, a lot of the shoes are like not just booties, but they have a platform heel that's built inside the shoe. That's what you can see in, like, Fendi. You could see that, um, even yesterday at the Valentino. Um, it's easy to walk on. It makes you taller too. So a lot of those as well, but also some very sexy, a lot, something sexy but still cool, like a bralette inside. Also a lot of one pieces, but then also a lot of pattern work, but not just straight geometric, also flowing garments, some loose tops, like this, and um, with like a really mm, light-hearted chiffon feel, and then swirls for patterns instead, and very loose on the sleeves. Really an emphasis on relaxation, being yourself, individuality, having fun, and it was really nice to see creative director Stella McCartney, walk out. After the show, it was just so vivid and so lively. After that came the Sasai. I don't, is that the right way to pronounce it? Of course, it's Chitose Abe. Um, and of course, the technical work that she's so well known for, you know, just taking one piece of cloth and splicing it every which way to turn it into um, a really beautiful and fashionable and well cut one piece with architecture. And this time, and on this show, she focused on, you know, wide-legged, broad, slits in the middle, folded up top. Not just, I mean, it was fall winter, but it was not just coats and you know, buckled and belts and black boots, but it was also uh bright, solid, a lot of solid colors that came with it. Of course, that's what she does, and it's still done so well done, and the quality was amazing. She came out at the end wearing a t-shirt with an emblem that said one kind word, which is such a kind thing to say during, you know, such turbulent times, that if you have nothing to say about something, you can still find one kind word to say about anything, rather than to say something really bad. Of course, if you have nothing good to say, it's good to say nothing at all. But if you don't have much to say and you want to say something about anything, it should be at least just one kind word. So that's very nice. So I've been talking for over 12 minutes now. And then of course the Agnes B, it was a presentation. It was really girly. It was all Parisian streetwear, pret-à-porter, um, just so pretty, so livable, very real life. It's a very believable. You can believe everything. Angaro presentation was amazing. You know, not just you know, reminding all the fans of what's signature Ungaro, but a lot of emphasis on solid colors all the way down, head to toe, from red to black to patterns, two-piece or a jumpsuit, all the way down, a couple of matching tops and bottoms, a lot of boots, a lot of stilettos, stiletto boots, also a lot of fluffiness, feathers, whites, and about just two girls enjoying themselves. It was, I think the venue was an empty concert hall. Anyways, I shouldn't be talking anymore now because I'm waiting for the Louis Vuitton show. It's, you know, it's been half an hour. It takes a while people to arrive. I don't know. Wait for the audience. Just waiting for the audience. And sometimes waiting for people is better than. Um, I don't know. You can just check Instagram, watch LV shows while you wait. So yeah, I'm just here watching, waiting. I will talk more soon.